Morning. Welcome to Flannel Hill Farm. It's gotten a little warm again. It was alright this morning, but we slept in. It was very cloudy before, so I was looking at the lean-tos, which is all this wood and metal that we've had sitting around, and figuring out how to make them. Well, it's come to my conclusion that I have no idea how they're expecting this to work. So, Big K's got to get an email sent off for a phone number for the guy that builds these, so maybe he can shed some light on this, because up here they gave me 2x6s to attach to this. That is only about 1.5 inches big. Now you're telling me, Brittany, 2x6s, the 2 is only 1.5 inches. Uh-huh. But what happens here, where you have that rib? Now this is gonna be bowed if I shove that up there. Then I don't think I'm gonna be able to get 5.5 inches out of here, so this is gonna have to be cut out. Okay, so let's say that works. Okay, this is a 30-foot long shed, and we're supposed to have a lean-to on both sides. I have two 2x6x16 boards. That doesn't give me 60 feet. Okay, now I'm supposed to have purlins that are 2x4s. I don't have any 2x4s. They've only given me 2x6s. I'm very confused. So, we're gonna get in contact with the builder and see if we didn't get everything, if there's some kind of pure magic trick that I'm supposed to do to make it work. I don't know. So, here we go again with this company we got the red shed from. Then I think we're gonna contact a local guy about some mulch, maybe some compost. I got more potatoes to plant, so I'll have to do that sometime when it's probably later this afternoon, evening time when it's a little cooler. Probably right before or while we're watering, I'll do it. And then we're gonna build another one of those beds, east-west running, for trellising stuff, and then if that goes over well, we can make more. The tree that's down there between where the beds will be, north, south, east, west, is a pecan, whatever you want to call it. So we're gonna try to keep it. The goal is that everything on this property will produce in some way, somehow, will be of benefit. And a pecan tree will give pecans, which means that it is a producing tree. So, we'll try to keep that one. Big K right now is mowing down some of the tall grass so that he can box blade and put another row over there. I don't know if he's just gonna box blade for now and keep the row for later, because it'll just be sitting. No! No! Hey! No! No! Come on. Ben, come on. So, I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna... No, come here. I don't know if he's gonna wait and make the bed next spring because I've kind of already planted trellising plants. Bentley Rotto! I've already planted trellising plants in the north-south running beds, so I kind of screwed that up already, but you know, it is what it is. So that's that. I thought that I was going to be able to do a lot of planning and figuring out with those lean-tos, and that just kind of stalled my day. So, Big K's mowing, and then he'll probably jump on the tractor and do some box blading. I had big plans to get everything all figured out, and now I got nothing. Motivation is gone. Oh well. So, we gotta do that. We're gonna go, if that guy's got more mulch, then we'll be going to a town we don't really go to very often. So there might be a food involved. It is already like 11. This is ridiculous. But we did get a little bit of rain last night, which is good. We could potentially get more all week, which is good. I think the more I water, the more likely we are to get rain, and eventually our likelihood will be so high that it'll just have to rain. So that's where we're at. Our neighbors had a burn barrel that they gave us, which is fantastic. So now we have a burn barrel, which means we can get rid of all this cardboard and these old branches and roots and stuff that we found. Yesterday we did laundry, went grocery shopping, we registered to vote. What else do we do? Oh, Big K got a coffee. He had to sign something at the bank. Oh, and one of our local lumber yards lied to us. So, Big K was trying to call around and see who could get us. We want some zip sheeting by Huber Wood. They make this system where you can put tape on it, and it basically airtights your house sheeting wise. So they make an insulated sheeting, which we were thinking would be fantastic because down here you have a problem with heat transferring. Like up north you have a problem with cold transferring. Down here you have a problem with heat transferring. So putting the board with the insulation and then your 2x4 or 2x6 wall keeps the thermal bridging from happening with heat down here, more so. I mean, you're more worried about the heat than you are about the cold down here. Up north, you'd be more worried about the cold than you are about the heat. So we wanted insulated sheeting, which Huber Wood makes the zip system, and you can get insulated sheeting. So me being the genius I am, Big K was calling around to these different lumber yards and even the big box stores like Lowe's and Home Depot and trying to find the insulated Huber board. Well, nobody had it. So he's like, I don't think we can get it. So I went to Huber and I found our regional guy. And I called him and I said, hey, I left him a message and I said, we can't find this. This is what we want. How do we go about this? And he was on a business trip. And so he then got back to me when he got back from his business trip. And he said, on my way back from my business trip, I stopped at our distribution center for our region. He said they are full. They have all of the Huber sheeting, whatever kind you want, plenty. So what you need to do is call your local people and tell them what you want and that they need to order it. Because there's no problem in getting it. Okay. So we were in town yesterday and Big K wanted to go in and actually talk to them so that he could A, figure out what they wanted to get a quote for bulk lumber, and B, do it in person to make sure that he knew what he needed and how it would work and everything. Okay, so he goes in and they got him his quote for like 2x6s and the actual lumber, and then the guy said, I'm gonna go call about the zip. So he goes and calls and he comes back and he tells Kevin, Big K, that there's no way for him to get it because they don't have it. So Big K goes, oh, okay. And I guess the guy knew, like Big K could see the light flick, the light bulb turn on, that he knew that Big K knew that he had lied to him. And he goes, fine. Thank you. And he comes back and literally he opens the door to the truck and he goes, they lied to me. We're not ordering from them. Okay. Fine with me. We have 4 options. We just took one off the list. That still makes 3. I'm okay with that. So, see what I mean by everybody's been super nice. Nobody has been directly nasty. But I guess I gotta get used to the small town lazy thing that happens. So that's that. So we might be going into a town about 30-45 minutes away, get some mulch. I don't know if that'll be today or tomorrow. I don't know. We could get more T-posts. We gotta go switch our licenses. So, I don't know. I should probably go take Big K a water. Being as though he's on the lawn tractor and doesn't have a canopy like he does on the big tractor. He's on George. George doesn't have a canopy like Clarence does, so I don't know. Now that I'm thinking, I want to bite my nails. So that's what I know. On your way back down the hill, if you could like, share, subscribe, hit that little bell notification, and be good to one another. And I will see you tomorrow.